Do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. But it is me on these YouTube streets getting crazy in the afternoon. It's your boy Big Vern. Y'all know y'all in the mix. So, got free agency. We got done talking about Penn State having a crazy. Penn State's got a crazy wide receivers coach. And hey, look, to the victor goes the spoils. But right now, David Njoku, he's a free agent. And is it worth him leaving the Browns? I asked this question because this comes out of CBS Sports and Jared Dublin. You all know we have a love-hate relationship with CBS Sports and some of the writers. Jared Dublin, he's one of the more honest of the few. I don't know if that's actually the comment. Might be a backhanded comment. He's a talented writer. But he was asking the question, is there a market for David Njoku? And I'll be honest with you, I don't know. It's because he's 29 years old and he's coming off a season which he averaged 2.8 receptions and 24.4 yards per game while also missing several games due to injury. I don't know if that's enough risk and reward out there for you. And for teams with rookie QBs, because it seems like the rookie QBs and the tight ends, they come out really well pairing them two together. And then when you have a coordinator who's a little bit more experienced with some nuance, he can mix in different packages and everything. But for the more established guys, you don't see really a lot of tight end quarterback kind of, chemistry. I know you can point to Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews, but you got to think that's all Lamar Jackson had when he had 8 plays and went and won the division on 8 plays. That's all he knew was, hey, look, throw it to Mark Andrews and I can beat you with my legs. He didn't have anybody to throw downfield to. And as soon as they make an investment in a wide receiver, now I like Hollywood Brown. Zay Flowers. Hollywood Brown was too small. But Zay Flowers is crazy. Zay Flowers has crazy speed. That dude is insane. Then Bateman is a good guy. But look how long it took to get those dudes in the fold. One of the things that I look back on when I see Indianapolis, I look at Tyler Warren, which when he came out of Penn State, I was saying that he was the best tight end in the draft. Point blank, hands down. He was damn near almost the best football player in that draft. But when you have Riley Leonard from Notre Dame and he's the rookie and he looks really good in the showing, why wouldn't you kind of, milk that tandem for all it was worth once Daniel Jones went down? I'm not sitting there saying that this isn't anything crazy, but then you start to see that quarterback tandem and tight end when they're in their rookie season. Maybe 1 or 2, they call them security blankets. That's bullshit and that's weird because that's something kids do in adolescence. This is about football. We're all grown men here. Grow up. So when you see a guy like Njoku, he's not young. He's got some tread on the tires. He's a human being. He's not a tire. He's got some issues with his health. If I'm trying to build a team, do I put him with Fernando Mendoza in Vegas? I don't know. And a lot of the consensus would be, oh, he wants to go play for Stefanski. Why? Kevin Stefanski is not that great. He's not that great. That Atlanta situation is going to fix it's got to figure itself out, number one. Number two, you don't have any idea what you're walking into. Because if he goes into the wrong situation where they don't need him as much, And on top of that, he's having fewer and fewer touches in the offense. He's going to diminish his value when he hits free agency again. So it's got to make sense on both sides of the fence for both of them. Could he go to Washington? I don't know. I have no clue what Jaden Daniels is going to look like. All of these lead you to more questions than answers when you start taking into account the position these guys play, the kind of beating that their bodies have taken, and then also what kind of money is he looking at? What kind of money is he looking at? Do you want to see him paired up with Jackson Dart? I don't know what that looks like. At this present time, you're asking him to go play for John Harbaugh, a guy who's played against him for almost his whole entire career. So do you think that, he's got some admiration for him? We've got an offensive coordinator we know nothing about. This guy has all the question marks. But we're going to get an injury-prone 29-year-old, and he's in free agency. How much are we giving up for him? What's the compensation package? I'm not coming down on him, and I'm not shooting any of this down, but New York, you got a whole bunch of problems ahead of you. The tight end position is the last damn thing you should be thinking about. Tampa, Philly, y'all shouldn't even be entertaining this shit. Now, to this point, I haven't heard anything about Mr. Njoku being a distraction in the locker room, highly contentious and explosive. That's what Philadelphia is getting rid of. But also, remember when I said if he doesn't get enough touches in the offense and they don't need him as much, then his value would be diminished. Jalen Hurts didn't throw to Zach Ertz a whole bunch of times. He didn't throw to the tight end a whole bunch of times in that offense. So I get it. If they want to stick these guys everywhere because they're a name and they say, this place, that place, this place makes sense. It only makes sense if the offense is more tight end friendly. It can't be run friendly. It can't be little dink and dunk passes because they got slot receivers for that. He's got to be able to bump somebody, get off on the line, and turn his head and look and get the ball. That's what has to happen. And there's not many teams that play that kind of style of football. So where do you go? Do you just re-sign with Cleveland and work it out in Todd Monken's offense? Because Monken has a lot of experience. Because remember, he's the one who got his hands around Lamar Jackson coming out of college where he was coaching Georgia to a national championship. He's now saying, hey, look, I've got that pedigree. I've got that secret sauce. Let's go ahead and work that. The problem is you don't know which quarterback he's got his hands on and given the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. We in the mix, man. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's the show. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great time. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe button and share the content. This is Big Vern, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.